This question is saying, use the results in part C to determine the gradient and the y-intercept of the equation of the line of best fit. Write the equation in the form S is equal to MH plus C. So it's a linear equation we're going to find. To formulate, we want to calculate M and C. M is the international symbol for gradient and C is the y-intercept. How to calculate M? We go to the list of formulas. Remember we said we're going to use all the formulas in that list. Where is the list? List of formulas, where is it? It's not there. Let's activate it. List of formulas. Here it is. So in the list of formulas now, we're going to look for the formula for M. Here it is. M is equal to. Now, if you look at the M formula and you look at the product moment formula, you can see some very identical parts. For example, the numerator is exactly the same. And part of the denominator, that part there is exactly the same. If you can recall, we call this number up the A and we call this number the B. So therefore, the gradient can be simplified to A over B. I repeat, if you look at the formula for gradient, the numerator is A. A as in the A we calculate for correlation. The denominator is B. The formula for gradient can be simplified to M is equal to A over B. And it says that we have to use values, results from part C. Okay, part C. Here is the formula A over B. That's two numbers that will give us a gradient. What did we get for A? We got 19,560 for A. And what did we get for B? We got 16,432 for B. So let's carry those two values forward. It's those two numbers we need. And we get the gradient one time. Okay, so we can delete this row. That was from offline more or less. Here. So A is 19,560. B is 16,442. So therefore, M is equal to 19,560 divided by 16,442. .19 two decimal places suffice. Okay, and to calculate C now, which is the y-intercept, go back to the list. Here is the formula for C. To calculate C, we need the sum of y. Okay. We need M, we need the sum of x, and we need n to calculate C. C is equal to the sum of y. Here is the sum of y, 414. The sum of x, 215. N is 7. And m, we got m to be 1.19. So it's 414. Let me just put the division one time. 414. Okay. So by just typing the division sign and just pressing tab, you can get the fraction one time. Minus m, which is 1.19, times the sum of x, which is 215. Just to verify. Yes, here it is. The sum of x is 215. N is 7. We can calculate the value of c, the y-intercept. 414 divided by 7, but you minus 1.19 times 215 divided by 7, enter, 22.59. Okay, so therefore now, y is equal to mx plus c. Y and x are the variables, so the letters y and x must be present in the equation. Y is equal to, but m now is a number now. Y is equal to 1.19. X, the variables, the letters x and y must be present. These are the letters that represent the variables. 1.19, and c now is 22.59. Okay, now to adapt this now to our variables, which is score and hours of study, because y and x are for general representation, okay, generality, but specifically we're dealing with score. S for score. If you want, you can even write the whole word. Score is equal to 1.19 times hours plus 22.59. Okay, so here you have it. And they call a linear regression using data that was collected to model an equation. Okay.